How do you know Miss Kerner?
Well, we used to live in the same apartment complex. About 6 months ago, she moved out of the complex.
When she lived in the complex, did you have a relationship with her?
No, we were just friends.
Okay, who did you live with, sir?
I lived by myself.
And who did Miss Kerner live with?
She lived by herself.
And then she moved away?
Yes.
And you continued to see her?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, we became good friends, and when she moved away, we just carried on our friendship. She would come by and see me, I would go by and see her.
It wasn't a romantic relationship?
No.
Not romantic?
No.
Not intimate, just friends?
Just friends.
Okay. Tell me about the car loan.
Well, she came by my apartment one day, and she had an electric bike, and the bike, she said it was no good anymore. I said, well, would you like some more transportation? And she said, yes. I said, I can loan you $1,000 to buy you a vehicle if you pay me back. And she says, okay, I could take that loan. And I said, can you pay me back within 6 months because I was going to drunk driving school. I said, I'm gonna graduate from drunk driving school in 6 months, so I need the money because I need to buy me a car.
You said I can loan you $1,000. Did you go with Miss Kerner to find a car?
Yes, Your Honor.
How did you get there?
One of her friends drove us. It was at a tow yard. It wasn't in the city of San Jose. It was right outside the city.
And did you have check or cash?
I had cash.
And you acknowledged that he put down $1,000 for the car?
Put down? Well,
I didn't say loan,
okay.
Miss Kerner. I said you acknowledged that he put down $1,000 for the car.
He was there, yes.
How much? No, not he was there. He put down $1,000 for the car.
Yeah.
Okay. And you paid a total of $1,700 for the car?
It probably totaled up after paying for the registration and stuff, okay? Because it was $1,250. Okay. And then he said that he was going to pay for the car and stuff, for the gas, because I didn't want a car. I was content with my bike, but he insists. So that's where the 7 comes in, because he wants me to pay back for the registration, the car.
How much did you pay?
Nothing.
So he paid the whole thing?
Yeah, he wanted it, yeah.
He only says he loaned you $1,000.
No. Well, if that's what he's saying, that's what he's saying, okay? But it came up to $1,250. And then the 17, it totals out, I guess, out for 17, I don't know how, but it totals out for the registration. So that's probably where it comes for $1,700.
How much did you put down on the car?
$1,000.
Well, where'd you get the other money from?
I don't know.
Well, you say in your complaint that you purchased the car, she found the car for $1,700. So I'm asking you, if you gave her $1,000, did she come up with $700?
I guess so.
Oh, my God. I'm getting very, very confused. All right. Now, Miss Kerner, Mr. Drake says that you were friends. Mm-hmm. You describe him in your answer as a Sancho.
A Sancho.
Sancho, what is that?
That's your, I guess people call it friends with benefits nowadays.
Friends with benefits?
Mm-hmm.
So are you suggesting that he had benefits?
Oh, yeah.
And is that why you used to bike ride to his house?
Yeah.
Shh. Clearly it was forgettable for him. Do you still have the car?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
What do you use it for?
For, like to go to the grocery store. I don't drive very much. So to go to the grocery store or to go and see my kids or take the dogs to the park. I don't work. So.
Now, you have a sister? You have some sisters?
I have 4 sisters, Your Honor.
Did you invite Miss Kerner to travel at some point to your sisters for a party?
Well, we went down to Atlanta, Georgia on April 28th because my sister was her retirement party. And we was also gonna go to Flint, Michigan on July 21st for my sister's birthday.
Okay. Did there come a time when Miss Kerner delivered some dresses to you for your sisters?
Yes, she delivered some dresses to me so we can take to Flint, Michigan on July 31st. But I was upset with her because she never even made me one payment. So I put them in the hallway, and I guess somebody took them. I did not throw them away or destroy them.
Well, you got rid of them if you put them in the hallway, sir.
Well, it's the classic old friends with benefits tale where a man gets involved with somebody but doesn't want any sort of responsibility, but somehow manages to take some form of financial responsibility in their life. And then when things don't go their way, because they weren't together, they decide to sue them for all the money that they gave him, even though I am thinking that perhaps maybe this guy actually gave money willingly to her because he was getting mattress polo, if you know what I'm saying, from her, with absolutely zero commitment required. And it's the classic case. We see this time and time again where you have men who tend to put themselves out there and find women who are willing to put out for them without giving them any sort of foundation of commitment. And they give them money and they do all these things to maintain the whole shtick, if you know what I'm saying. But then when suddenly the girl's like, hey, maybe I want to talk to another guy, or maybe I want to participate in maybe another committed relationship, and they catch wind of it, they're like, oh my gosh, this girl is so crazy. I got to get rid of her. I got to get all my money back. She is a user and all that stuff. When in reality, perhaps you are partly a user in this, and it takes two to tango. So I'd like to hear what you guys think. Do you think that this guy is lying, or is he telling the truth? Let's keep watching.
Where did you get the dresses from?
I got them from my mom. They were willed to me because she had passed.
So they were used dresses?
No, they weren't used dresses because my
Well, you
mom
didn't buy them?
No, but they weren't used. My mom was a shopaholic, and so she left me these wonderful dresses, but they were for taller women. His sisters were tall. I'm not going to send no junky, trashy dresses to, impress his family with, And so they're all name brand, nice dresses, really pretty. Ask him, he's seen them all,
They were beautiful.
I'm not going to send nothing tacky. And so I asked him for the dresses back when he copped his attitude, and he told me he put them out in the hall.
He copped an attitude about what?
About the car.
What about the car?
Okay, let me tell you what happened, okay? I have this fatal attraction person that's like all up in my grill. I want nothing to do with him. So he got a hold of his phone number, called him, told him I was driving all these men around town, and he copped the attitude about me driving, and which I was not, because I don't like to drive. I'm 61 years old. Why am I gonna drive some dudes around town for? They're gonna drive me around town and take me to go eat. So he copped the attitude, and then I found out I'm getting paper in the mail about I'm being sued. Okay, and then I asked him 4 days later, I says, because I waited, maybe he's gonna call or something, and he didn't. And then I asked him about the dresses. And that's when he told me he put them out. I says, why you put those dresses out? Why didn't you just call me? And he just, I don't have to call you, blah, 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 blah. Well, so I just turned around and walked away.
Tell me about the car.
Okay.
He told me his version about the car.
Okay, so the car, he kept on telling me, Rose, let me buy you a car. Let me get you a car. I'm gonna get you a car. I'm gonna get you a car. No, I'm cool. I don't want the car. I'm happy with my bike because I don't drive.
Okay, after you bought the car, did you drive in the car to go to any vacations with his family?
No, because his family's not here. But we did drive to the airport. That's what the main thing was, just to go to the airport, get us there, and then when we get back, the car was there, so we can drive back home.
Where did you go? From what to the airport? When you went to the airport, where did you travel to?
To the airport.
And then where did you go?
To Atlanta.
From where?
From San Jose.
Who purchased the tickets?
He did.
Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
How come you bought tickets to take her anywhere? Just because she was a friend?
Because she was a very good friend.
How much is a very good friend?
Well, I wanted her to meet my sisters down in Atlanta, Georgia, because
Why?
she was retiring, and I just wanted her to meet them.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, if she was just a friend, that doesn't make sense to me.
Well, she was a close friend.
How close?
Very close, and I just wanted her to meet my family.
Okay, she was a very close friend.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Got it. Okay. You see, he's more chivalrous than you are.
Oh, okay.
He's more chivalrous than you are. Anything else either one of you want to tell me? Did you get angry, by the way? You saw something that was written somewhere that she was driving with men in the car. Who told you that?
I guess one of her friends called me up and told me all this. But
Don't tell me you guess.
I got upset because she wasn't paying back the loan.
Nah, I don't think so. How much were the tickets from California to
They were
Atlanta?
$1,600.
That's very expensive.
Yes, it is.
$1,600 for both?
Yes.
And when you got there, where did you stay?
We stayed at my sister's house in Atlanta.
The next trip that you were supposed to take, did you have to fly there for the retirement
Yes,
party?
we was gonna go to Flint, Michigan on July 21st for my sister's birthday.
How were you going to get there?
We was gonna fly.
And you were going to buy the tickets?
Yes.
Sounds like a very good friend.
Very good, yes. But we never took that trip.
I understand. Did you drive anywhere else with Miss Kerner in the car?
No.
Did she take you to work?
No.
Did she take you anyplace else? Did you go out for dinner?
No.
She just drove back and forth to your house.
Yes, Your Honor.
And when she drove back and forth to your house, did she ever stay over?
No.
She came at what time, and what time did she leave when she would come to visit?
She would come at around 1 o'clock in the morning. She would leave about 2 or 3.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Drake, I know that you were probably annoyed that you heard from her friend that she was using this car that you purchased for her, and she was taking other people around in the car. So I know that was probably an annoyance for you, but that doesn't create a loan. I don't believe it was a loan, Mr. Drake. I think she's more accurate, and you learn something new every day. Sancho.
Sancho.
Yeah, okay, which I believe is probably accurate. And you have no value on these dresses. There is no...
Yes, I pulled them up online, okay? And what they look like, you know, and...
And you gave them away. You gave them to him.
Well, yeah, to his, you know, to give to his sisters,
Okay.
not to throw away.
You're not getting any money from him.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay?
I'm good
Okay.
with it.
You got a car out of it, right?
Eh.
Thank you. Have a
But
good...
it's just a point, Judge, that's all.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
This court
You
is
too.
adjourned.
I know I didn't win and she didn't win, but life goes on. You know, life is good. It's just another day.
Well, it's all good with me. I mean, hell, I got a free car out of it.
How she was driving other guys around in the car that I bought, that I paid for.
Hell no.
But I found out later on that they were just making that up.
Because he had said, when I would go see him, he had said, you know, oh, you driving all kinds of men in the car?
I asked her and she said no, and I found out that she was telling the truth.
I'm all like, dude, why am I gonna be driving dudes around in my car?
I guess you could say that I am her Sancho.
No Sancho for me, no more. I'm good.
So this guy basically pulled up and was like, I'm gonna go give it my all to try and get my money back. But then when he lost the case at the end, he's like, yep, actually, I found out that she was lying, or that the person that told me that she was driving the people around the car was lying. And I found out that when she said that I'm his son, I'm her Sancho, that yes, in fact, I am the Sancho. Dude, what was the point then if you were just lying about it all? And I think Judge Judy picked up on that very quick. And to be honest with you, I agree. I think that he is your typical Sancho who is all for the fun and games when it comes to mattress polo. But when it comes to the lady having any sort of freedom of choice of her own, it's time to pull in the reins, take the money back, and take her to court because you're not happy about it. And it's like, bro, all those things would have been fine if you just got in a relationship and committed to her. But he didn't want to do that. So I do think that it is his fault 100%. He is the one who gave money willingly to her. I mean, how do you go about purchasing a car for somebody without any sort of benefits in some form of, you know, quid pro quo, if you know what I'm saying, and then ask for the money back. But while you're asking for the money back, you spend almost the same amount of money on plane tickets to take that person to go see your sister in Atlanta that you are just close friends with. It's just not adding up. It's not adding up. So anyways, y'all, I'd love to know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Do you agree with Judge Judy or do you disagree? And what are your thoughts on what I was saying about Sanchos and how they all kind of do the same thing over and over again? Is this a lost cause for the Sanchos? Maybe they need to reevaluate their life choices. Let me know in the comments down below.